Hello, this is my 11th report on COVID-19. Um, First time I'm doing it at home, and I had a reason for that, and there is a reason why I dress this way. I'm not going out. Sometimes I always like to dress sometimes nice and just go out, but I can have a feeling of that. I can pretend that I can go out and go, nice place to dance, listen to music, eat restaurant, all that. When you can't, you can uh, at least try to pretend and enjoy dressing nice. So I thought that would be nice. And then I thought I have a couple of points actually to talk about. It's so because so time sensitive, and I thought it's so important to put it on YouTube. I'm hoping that even one person hear that, and that person that have a in the position of this making decision and impact the country as a whole. Um, on previous episode that usually I do, I go to the woods here, which is not too far from here, and I normally stay away from people. Definitely, of course, more than 6 feet. I just don't see anyone. I just cut down all friends, even intimate relationship. Everything is cut down to zero. I took it very serious. This is my maybe fourth week I'm doing that. So you can imagine how I take this serious, because it is a serious. It's an enemy out there. We don't see it. That's big problem. That's why masses are relaxed. They go out. Every time my car is still there, I don't hear a bomb coming down on me. I feel safe. That's how people are nailed. This is invisible enemy. It's a serious thing. People are dying. Should have those people had mask or wash their hands or were more careful, they would be alive right now. You could be alive in 4 weeks, and you could be dead in 4 weeks if you're not careful. This is very individual fight. More than anything, you don't depend on government. A lot of it is you. A lot of it is us. That's why I call this is a pure Nietzschean war. Is very individual. It's up to you to survive and make it happen until the hospitals are ready, the drugs come out, hopefully we come up with a vaccine. It could be a year and we're gonna have a vaccine. And if you have not tolerated and you've been stupid enough to go out and not see the enemy because it's invisible. It's invisible. It's there. It's the terrorist waiting there to shoot you. Doesn't matter what color you are, what nationality you are, it doesn't matter fact what region you are. It's happening all over the world now. So I'm lucky in a less density or better climate, I don't know, whatever, but doesn't matter. It nails you down if you're not careful. It's there. So that was just a message for individual, but for the as a whole, the strategy of the country, I think we are very slow of doing things. I mean, I was totally agree with the money that the package. What is that? Relief package. I don't remember the exact name. What we call that? The relief package for the people and the working class and people that we depend on their work. The taxi drivers. The people who actually add truly value to the economy. I mean, I'm not socialist or anything or any affiliate to any political party. Matter of fact, I'm not a political person, but I am very managerial. Thinking like a manager, a top management, a strategic manager. That's my skill. That's my passion. I see things. I have a good vision. That's my strength. And hopefully this message goes through. Somebody would hear that. That's what I see. Just to prove you, I have the credit for that. Two and a half months ago, right in January, I was saying US gonna have a big problem. The stock market was nice. Everything was nice. People were going to party. Everything was just normal. I said the United States is gonna have tons of problems. We have already over 100,000 people infected. Next week, by this time, I bet you we are about 300,000-400,000 people. 100,000 that we know. Even then, when they said 50 at one point, they were even none at the time that I was saying the US can have a problem. Because I know the country. I lived here 40 years, 42 years. I know. I have been in this country. I breathe here. I worked here. I know. When I see somebody speak on the phone, I can tell you what country this person coming from. I just been in every class, churches, synagogue, people different faith, different color, doesn't matter. All American now, right? We want to save life and make the economy work, don't we? Because economy and the people together, right? It's not just you're gonna let the people die and you're gonna have economy. No, it's not gonna work. You need good people, smart people. You're gonna make them work when it's not equipped, and they're gonna die. It's simple. So first, you have to defeat the enemy. Until you have that enemy, which is this virus, until you have the vaccine, you have to put all their force, all the scientists doing their homework, and let's have a faith that they come up less than a year for the vaccine. But until then, we cannot overwhelm the hospital with stupidity, because I don't want to wash my hands, because I'm gonna go more frequent enough outside that I don't need to go. We have to take it very serious. So this is a lot of the individual, but at the same time, I want to say something more in this episode is about how we manage the whole affair as a grand affair. You know, federal versus states and all the governors and all the time we know that. I think we need to more centralize the fight. Is a war. When you have a war with other country, would you just have the governor in New York to fight or lead? No. You fight at the national level. I mean, war is, I'm totally opposed war, don't get me wrong. I mean, in general, I just don't like war, man-made stuff. But anyway, decide you want to centralize that. That's one thing. The federal government should be, military should be involved, federal more involved, and of course, state and local, all they have their own responsibilities. So currently, because we are not managing right, we are forming many curves. You know, one curve starts here, another a week somewhere else, because people are moving. Too much mobilization going on. That's just a part of our DNA in America. You know, a family could be one in the West Coast, one living in the East Coast, one living in Florida. We cannot, life is not like we know it. We cannot just have a weekend, just go there and come back. And you know, it's just not gonna work. It's not normal times. It's a war time. We just don't see the enemy flying over us. They already occupied New York. You have to take it back. They're taking every big cities. And before we know, we have, I call it N curves, because every one of them create a curve, right? And hopefully hit the peak and come down. But you create many, you don't want to do that, because managing many of those N curves, or also I call it N numbers of epicenters, is not easy to manage many. But if you quarantine, that's my main point. And you just, when I say that, no travel, no people cannot leave the area, and you educate them, and you bring food for people who cannot go out, or area that is, you know, we put a percentage wise, you know, how many are infected, is how bad it is. You even don't want them to go shopping, you know, for even supermarket, yet alone for anything else. That's what the real quarantine means. Not people from New York go to Florida as they were going. You know, that's what I meant, you know. I mean, a few days I've tried from day one, I believe that. You want to test fast. We didn't have the test cases, and thank God we're much better. So once you test enough, you identify the people and you educate them that, hey, you know, I personally proposed long time ago, maybe a month ago, every citizen of this country, anybody living in this country, should be tested. That's it. By Social Security, you test everyone. Just cross the board, test everyone. And you get license, and then you know who has it, and then you just have a creative facility before you do that, and you just pull them out. That's another way. In this scenario, if you cannot, you know, that's what you should do. So quarantine is the way to go. So, has a price. Of course, has a price. If you rush to put back people to work when you have not done your homework, I even forgot, damn, I cannot even get a mask to go buy, face mask, simple one, to protect me, to go buy something. I don't go anywhere because I plan everything. I managed to have it 2 months I can live here. Enough water, not I didn't hoard, but I managed. You know, I live on basic. I'm losing weight too, because I'm responsible, think. Toilet paper, I don't need toilet paper, I always wash. But I do need maybe a can, something that or beans or rice or something like that. I don't know how to overeat myself. I don't have to have tons of meat. In fact, the virus is coming from eating too much meat and wrong meat. We know it. Another point I have is this about civil responsibility. I think I started like that before. This is a really individual war. And you have to educate them, educate people that, hey, keep talk about hands, washing hands, because once they see there's enemy out there, once they know there's enemy out there, because they don't see it, just have to remind them, work on their psychology. I just was on WhatsApp, FaceTime with somebody today. I was showing me people really partying in Massachusetts, in Framingham, in the park. They're not observant because there's no one enforced that. So when I say quarantine, it means education, enforcement. Enforcement with Army, United States Army, has said. It's time to call them in, enforce it. That's what it means. Area that you have, identified. So tests for everyone. That's another way to do it. Now you lose the control. Okay, say, all right, we want go opposite way. Anybody got a sick, we have it be provided, the human way, guarantee that. We're not gonna pull you and how to do that. Unless the family, you put them something, you cannot, it's the health of the, put people at risk. Public risk. Public health at risk, So you provide an area just for the COVID. Everybody has a COVID. If I have a COVID, he has a COVID, I cannot give him. He's not at my risk. So as soon as you know somebody has it, you just move them one area, one island. That's just that. And you talk that people get panic, fortunately. But that's how they manage in China. It's not bad. What's wrong with that? Just to fight with the enemy. That's what it takes. Okay? Wake up. That's what it takes. You don't have to live in your big house when you get sick, and you manage to, if I don't know. I mean, this is something that is debatable, but I personally believe they should be all moved in one place and be very well taken care of. That's how we do it. Provide one, hospital should not mix with other, one area just for COVID-19, coronaviruses, infected people, and you provide all the best services for them. If they make it, they go move back to the society. If they're not, everybody, when you test that, everyone should be tested. That we get into that one maybe one day. I don't know. That's something. But basically, I am pro suppressing many N curves. You don't want to have too many N curves. You're not going to be able to manage it. Hopefully, the weather gets warmer and we can have more time to give us less people get contaminated, and hopefully we can we build hospital, we build ventilators and services. I think we were more ready, and hopefully we'll be vaccinated. That's all I had. And the last thing, at home, what do you do? I personally, I'm very busy because I think I read a lot, and unfortunately I'm too much these days. I would say last 5, 6 weeks or 2 months, matter of fact, almost. I am on this damn corona. I'm just very tired of it. So I limit my time, usually in the morning, a few hours, as I'm walking in the woods. Fortunately, still I can do that. I follow the top, what's going on news. I'm cutting that a lot of it. I don't need to know. I mean, I just know people are dying because they're stupid. They don't wash their hands and people can die. You have to tell them. Show their morgue. Let them see that. Let them know what happened to them. If you don't wash your hands, if you're not careful, stupid enough to go with your friend, play basketball, and you come home, oh, grandma, I love you. Grandma there, die next day, and you get sick, and you may survive, but grandma die, your mom might die, your father might die. So what do I do at home? A lot of things. Okay, my main job is to stay healthy. In fact, I think I'm top of last. This was an opportunity for me. It really was an opportunity because I'm a philosopher. I love philosophy. I read philosophy. I had a passion on philosophy before, so it is a chance. I had, matter of fact, less chance to read these days because this goddamn thing occupied me too much. So I've been writing and reading about corona, analyzing, and only Nietzsche, Friedrich Nietzsche, was the man that always hold my hand and always smile at me. This man was with me. Asked me to stay strong, fight. He asked me your best fight. He challenged me all the time. That's why I exercise 1.5 hours in the morning, 1 hour exactly 20 minutes. I increased it 25 today, tomorrow 1.5. No, sorry, in the morning maybe 20-25 minutes, then I walk about, I am in the woods at least 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. I come here, cleaning, cooking, things like that, and then in the evening, before that I might read here something. Before I notice it's 9 o'clock in the evening, 8:39, I start exercising. And that's where I do actual tough 1 hour and 20 minutes normally. I'm gonna increase it to 1.5 of intensive exercise. I use this, I probably video that, and I'm gonna put a clip there. And I found very good music out there. There are tons of things. The technology is there. We should use it. I started reading some books like this, that The Plague, Albert Camus. Not I said just that. I mentioned that earlier before and one of the other clips. I think that it's depressing. I don't need that. I mean, at this point, I think I will finish it, but I have other interesting stuff to do, or was doing. But I'm thinking I'm gonna kind of turn to more literature now that I have more. I overcome. I think I'm gradually overcoming this corona. I'm accepting it. I go out. I already automatically. I know I'm not supposed to touch things. Automatically, I come home. I have a routine, rituals. I do that. I wash my hands. First thing, my clothes totally separated. I clean them, spray them, and let it soak. Wash my hands because that's in the. I spray my shoes, believe it or not, under that before I bring it home. Take a shower, and I have a ritual that no one else does. That I have a hair dryer that I blow in my nose. Some of the rituals that and then I start doing some reading, following the news. Things still. I want after that. I want change that because Corona should not. You win. It's a war, right? You want to win. To win, you have to first know your enemy. I know my enemy now. But I don't need to work to fight with his term. He's not, I manage not to allow him in the home unless I'm stupid to bring it. Every time I walk out of that place, I feel he's waiting with a gun. I do anything, shoot me. I'm not gonna give him a chance. I fight not to give him a chance because I am the age, I'm 59 or 60. I will have, and the maid, risk is high. Risk is high, so I better watch. Even though I'm a very healthy guy, I run like a 25 years old man. I exercise. I will show you. I put a clip. You won't believe I'm 60 when I do that. But that doesn't. That's just help me. I work on my immune. I am ready. I'm preparing myself in case the fight happen. I won't be ready. That's what Nietzsche told me to do. That's why I ask you guys read Nietzsche, because he makes you love life and appreciate what God give you. I'm a faithful guy. Very faithful, actually. But I said hello to Nietzsche because he talked about right thing. Appreciate every moment of life. And that's actually go back to my Persian background of Omar Khayam. To appreciate life, appreciate the moment. I love you. All the best. We're gonna beat that thing. But I hope this will be helpful. I gotta put more stories out there. Love.